Hello and welcome back to Ykk Reviews. I don't know if you saw the review I published about probably 6-8 weeks ago, and it was on the full zip version of this. This is the tactical quarter zip sweater. Right, I got the full zip version right a couple of 3 months ago because winter was on its way, and I've got to say I was so impressed with it that I went and got the quarter zip. Right, because the full zip is in the Gunsmoke in the dark grey, and I wanted one that was in the green. So I didn't want to have two the same, so that's why I went for the quarter zip, right? But at the end of the day, they are absolutely superb. I can't wear wool, pure wool, because it makes me itch, like it does an awful lot of other people. But this, it feels like it's made out of wool. It's actually 100% polyester fleece, but it doesn't feel like a fleece jacket, you know, it's different, right? But I really have fallen in love with these, right, big time. I only have one criticism of this, right, which I'll come to in a minute, but other than that, right, it is something that I just really, really love. Right, we'll start off at the top. There's not masses that we can say about this, right, but we'll start off up the top, right. It's a lined garment, right, on the back seat area, which I suppose is to just help with any wear, and we've got a pocket up here which is more than big enough for your notebook, your mobile phone, that sort of thing. Right, and there's the line on the inside. Right, inside of the zipper is lined with a nice cover over the top, so if you've got that zipped right up to your neck, it's not going to, the zip's not going to jab in because it's covered up, which is rather nice. Ykk Zippers, right, you know what I say about Ykk Zippers if you're a regular viewer, right, I love them to death, right, and I'm very pleased to see that 511 are putting those in. Well, everything I've got with the zip in it from 511 has got a Ykk zipper in it. Elasticated sort of spandex covering on the wrists, right, which is nice. Right, you've got wear pads on the elbows, right, and these wear pads, they're not stitched, they're sort of vulcanised, right, really good, and there's no signs of anything lifting or coming off, which is really quite good. And that was one thing I thought when I got the grey one, I wondered whether it might be robust, but if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I've never had anything fail yet that has come from 511, which is why I love it so much. On the left cuff you've got 511's logo, right, we just turn it over so you can see the back, right, the shoulder reinforcements come nicely over the back as they do the front. So the good thing about that is that they're sort of high stress wear points. If you're going to be carrying a bag or a backpack, right, you don't want the straps rubbing the material too much, right, these have been put together quite nicely. You've got a pocket in the back here which goes right the way, goes over here. Alright, so you've got that sort of size pocket there, great for sort of stashing gloves and so forth in. The one criticism, and this is the one thing that I wish that they had done, there's no hand warmer pockets. Right, now it's not often you will hear me issue any form of criticism at all. I'd like it to be seen, if 511 do watch these, and I don't know if they do or not, as just a tiny little bit of constructive criticism. Right, now I normally wear this, I'll do a review of it in a minute, because I got the 511 body warmer, right, and I normally wear that over the top of this, so it doesn't matter to me. But if I was wearing that just on its own, it would be lovely just to have those hand warmer pockets. Got it in the full zipper version of this, right, but not on this, which is just a little bit of a shame, because I love this to bits. I like the colour, I like the feel of it, it fits well. Generally speaking, I couldn't fault it, but I just wish it had those hand warmer pockets. So if you've got a couple of spare hand warmer pockets kicking around 511, if you could just post me the pockets, I'll sew them in. Right, but seriously though, right, all joking aside, it really is really great. If the full zip version hadn't performed as well as it did, then I wouldn't have this now. Right, it's really as simple as that. This I've fallen madly in love with. Right, the only drawback is I don't want the winter to end, because I want to wear it all the time. In fact, I need another 3 so I can keep them on clean all the time, but there you go. It washes well. Just have a quick look at the instructions, because my wife normally does it. 30-degree wash, right, no, don't iron it, right, just, yeah, it's great, right, it really is great. The other good thing about it is, right, I've got a cat and a dog, right, the hair doesn't stick to it so much. Right, you get the odd one, right, but that is the odd one. Right, so if you're worried about sort of animal hairs and what have you, I really wouldn't worry too much about it at all, because I've not had a problem with our animals whatsoever. If you're new to Milk It Reviews, please drop me a, please subscribe. Lots of videos coming out in the near future. By all means, right, subscribe, ask any questions you may have. Right, I get occasional requests, right, if they prove to be things that I'm looking for and I need, then they happen. If not, unfortunately, they don't. Any queries or questions, feel free to drop me a line. Right, that's what I'm here for. I'm only a click of a mouse away, and at the end of the day, if I can find the right answers for you, I will. But thanks for watching. Bye-bye.